right, what's up? Today we're talking about friendships. It's currently 2:34 in the morning. Like right on this page, we keep it raw, we keep it real. Um, I'm gonna make some Nutella toast. I made I made toast earlier. Just gonna put some Nutella on it. I have my water bottle. Um, gotta stop using filler words. Okay. Okay. Friendships, right? So, I feel like a lot of the times we sit alone and we wonder, why don't I have any good friends? Or like, you ever get that feeling like, everybody else is fake or nobody understands me, right? But when you sit alone and you sit there, you have to reflect. What does it mean to be a good friend? And are you a good friend? Right? See, I had all of my thoughts thoughted down right here, and I didn't want to forget, so I'm going off everything I wrote. But you have to sit and reflect, like, what does it mean to be a good friend? And you have to ask yourself, are you a good friend, Like, how do you practice being a good friend and have people understand you? And, like, first of all, do you understand yourself? Are you able to hold space to process your emotions, to know how you're feeling and communicate that? When you wonder if you have any good friends or not, make sure that you're being a good friend too. My wife, my closest friend, we argue, we disagree, and we fight. There are times where we need to leave each other alone, where we need space to just cool off, deal with our emotions and whatnot. And we respect that, so we don't like lash out on each other. And sometimes we do, which is okay. But we also have conflict resolution skills, and we learn how to work through that. Um, these things are important to know and good skills to practice and to have because you want to know how to move forward within your relationships. You don't want to build friendships and just have them like stay the same. That's stagnancy. There's no growth, there's no change, there's no nothing. And that's like, in my opinion, boring. Um we talk almost every day, and even if we don't, it's not an issue, but we hold each other accountable for how we want to show up as friends, and how we learn how to be friends for each other because we need support in different ways. Like, we fought how to learn how to love each other, and I feel like that's something you need to do for all of your relationships. Like, when we think of love and relationships, we just often think of it platonically, but dude, love is literally everything and everywhere. But that can be a different topic for a different video. My best friend of 8 years, this year it'll be, we like hardly ever talk, but um, we're both very busy and we live super different lives. I work at Trader Joe's, and he's a registered nurse, or not. I don't know if he's no. Um, my auntie's a registered nurse. I have RN balloons up there. But my best friend is a nurse. He just moved out of the labor and delivery unit. Um, but we live very different lives, and we don't get to talk and hang out and see each other as much we would like to because of that. But when we do see each other and do hang out and talk, like, it's like no time has passed. Even though we have grown 8 years together, we put aside time together to go rave and see each other and hang out and to go out. And it's always so fun. That was not part of the script. Anyways, we catch up like it's nothing, basically, and we've been friends for almost 8 years. Like, we're able to talk to each other about pretty much anything, and we celebrate each other, our different accomplishments, achievements, and growths, as well as heartbreaks, changes, and whatever life throws our way. Our connection has always been there, and we're not bothered by, like, how little we talk. And, like, that's the thing about genuine connections, is that they don't ever go away. No matter how much or how little you guys talk, if there's a connection there, then, you know, there's a connection. Okay, next part of the script. How far are we? 6 minutes. Good time check. And, like, my coworkers, too. Like, one thing I love about my job is my coworkers. Like, I'm able to rely on them because, well, I hope they know that they can rely on me too. And the support between our friendships is mutual. I'm very vulnerable, and I'm very transparent. And it also attracts people who are similar and want to be likewise. And I love my coworkers. They're so fun, and they're like, everyone that I meet, it's a different kind of reflection of myself. Like, I see different parts of myself in different people. And, like, I just think people are mirrors. My community, the people around me, my friends, and everyone that I've met through raving, it's because of a connection. In some way, shape, or form, all of the people you meet are reflections of who you are. Okay, let me redo that. In some way, shape, or form, all of the people you meet are reflections of either who you are, where you are, or signs of where you want to be. You don't meet anyone by accident, okay? Life doesn't happen by just an accident. Like, sure, sometimes, yeah, but, like, the odds of you being here, that is not an accident, is what I'm talking about. Pretty sure this toast isn't even crunchy anymore. Okay, do not fucking judge me about my Nutella to bread ratio, alright? This is my video, this is my bed, my bread, my jar of Nutella, my life, right? Right, so about things not being an accident, right? You have to learn how to live life intentionally. You have to learn how to be present and how to show up and how to love not only you and yourself, but the people around you and, like, literally everything. If you want to have good friendships, be intentional about the people you surround yourself with. Be intentional with the time and attention you're giving your friends to all of your relationships. If you want to harbor a good life, you have to be intentional with all of the moves you make, because living life unintentionally might bring in things you didn't intend for. You know, and I've also feel like I've been able to reach a point in my life where I can say that I have a lot of good friendships because I've learned how to be a good friend, but that's also because I was a bad one. I learned how to be a good friend by being a bad one. It's all a learning process, but you have to want to learn, intend to. I learned how to be me and how to accept and take accountability, but also a part of that is learning how to be by yourself and learning what your value is, which I can also talk about another time. But you have to set your intentions clear and you'll get what you want. If you want a good friend, you have to be If you want a good friend, you have to intend on being one too. Nutella. Leave me alone. This is my room. Isn't it pretty cool? I have all my JoJo posters, a bunch of accomplishments from high school that are like years old. Okay, so that's what I had written on my script. I'm at a 10-minute marking time, which is not bad. My goal was 15. Like, I don't want my videos to be too long. So I can enjoy my toast now. My... Oh, fuck. Okay. I was scared my microphone wasn't on again. Yummy. But yeah. This topic of conversation came up because I was talking to one of my friends. Oh my god. One of my friends swiped up on my story, and I wanted to cry. I might cry. Okay, so I posted something on my story, right? And I will read you what I wrote. Oh my god. I am a creator. I always have been, whether it's through art, candy, the way I dress, or simply existing. I intentionally create a safe space for me and my surroundings because that is the kind of person I want to be. Grounded, stable, and authentic. I foster relationships that reciprocate itself. I'm continuously pushing myself for more, and I only allow those with best and pure intentions to be around me. What I have created is special, and only those who believe and see so are allowed to be a part of my life. I want to inspire others by being myself, to show that it's okay to be you, that it's okay to be human. And they sucked up. They said, you really inspire me to strive for the person I want to be. Kind, patient, able to let go. I could go on. I see how much work you put in yourself, and I get motivated to do the same, more than what I have been doing before. Oh, and that really means a lot, because sometimes we're so caught up in life that we don't see the fruits of our labor and like the effort that we put into ourselves and how far we've come as people. And I've been going to therapy for a while now, and I have been doing a lot of work and like being more intentional with my life. And it's like really nice to hear, and I'm like happy that everything that I'm intended for and have been intending is working. And like there's proof of that, you know? And I can be confident in that because it's not, I'm not just yapping out of my ass. I'm not just grabbing things from thin air. I have undeniable proof of what I say and what I do. And I think that just honestly shows. And it makes me so happy. And if you watch my videos and you come across my page, if you see this, then it's a sign that you're likewise, you know? Great minds think alike. But I'm gonna finish my toast now. I hit my timing mark. I don't really like editing my videos. One, because like it's already a lot of work on top of recording and setting up and like the whole process of uploading. So yeah, hashtag keep it raw, keep it real. That's all I have to say for tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my toast, stay hydrated, stay safe. Happy raving, y'all. Speaking of which, catch me this weekend. I think I'm gonna go back to back raving. Tomorrow night at Psychosis, and then the day after, after my 2 to 10 shift on Saturday. So it's rave, work, then rave. So come find me.